Hello troops and welcome back to Hanging's Rest. I haven't got that much done this week because I've been painting people for in coaches and locomotives and stuff. One of the people I did paint was this little signalman. And how good does he look in there? There's one of these Model U guys. And that's that little, I think it was a Metcalf kit that went into that my wife made and painted up and all that. So aye, little signalman in his hut. Right, today I got another locomotive and we'll take a wee look at that now. Alright, and here it is here. It's the Hornby Tiger. Sorry about the shadows guys, I'll put the light back on and see if that helps. There you go. As you see, I got it second hand. I got it for 40 quid. It's a needy bloody good dust. But we'll get all that done eventually. Right, now we'll have a wee look at this thing, alright. Now it came without a box, so that is what it is. Right, and on the side we've got, let's see if I can get this bit better. Aye. You can see all the riveting detail along the running plate here, which is actually quite smart. There's the wood effect on the boiler itself, which I think is quite tidy looking. There's a little nameplate, Tiger on it. There's a couple of wee extra bits fitted on it. This black bit here, the decoration, this stands out. I don't know if the green bit's inserted into it or not, or whether it's just moulded that way. There's the little steps on it. You can see better there. You can see the detail underneath on the chassis. Oh, excuse me. There's a little step there. Now, we'll have a look at the wee tender. That's quite well detailed as well. There's plenty of riveting detail on it. The side of it looks quite good. Again, there's plenty of detail on the chassis on it and on the wheels. The wheels look excellent actually. Right, we'll have a wee look at the front now. I don't know how well you can see that. Hang on. Right, there's the front. She's got the doors moulded on the front here. There's the wood grain effect on the buffer beam. There's a little chain coupling there. There's the drain cocks for the cylinders, picked out in brass. There's the two buffers on it, which aren't sprung, but never mind. There's also the riveting detail up the chimney. I don't know if that's made of metal or not. I think it is. There's actually quite a good wee weight in this. It's much heavier than the locomotion number one. Right, we'll have a look on the other side. Again, there's all these wee separately fitted bits like that. And I think the conrods look really good. Looks smart. There's a separately fitted handrail on the back of the tender. Rivet along the back of the tender. There's no wood grain on the back buffer beam of this. I presume it's meant to be made of metal. There's a little pin there for the horrendous Hornby couplings that they use on these things. And there's the buffers. Alright, we'll have a look at the top. There's the coal load. So it's needing a good dust, this. There's a driver there with all his wee details and stuff. There's the safety valves and a whistle and all that all fitted on it. There's no mould mark on the top of that either, which is good. I'm not sure if the whole thing's made of metal or not. It's really difficult to say. I know the running plates, well, I think the running plate's metal, I'm not sure. There's plenty of metal on it because that's heavy. Yeah, I think that's all metal. Which is cool. Alright, we'll stick it on the track, we'll see how it runs, alright? Okay, troops, that's it on the track. We'll put on the power and see if it goes. Oh, and it's off. And it's stopped. I don't know why, but we're having a bit of bother with these points at the minute. And there it is, trundling round the track. It's really quiet. It's actually a really good runner. For all these wee things are tiny, they're actually really quite good. They're good fun, you know what I mean? I got this off a friend and I paid £40 for it. It didn't come with a box. There's no couplings or anything like that with it, but that doesn't really matter. Because I'll get some wagons for it to pull at some point. And they always come with couplings anyway. The Hornby couplings for these things are absolutely shocking. They're abysmal, put it that way. They're probably the worst design couplings I've ever came across. See how it goes through the points. Not a problem. Superb. Stop what you rocket. That's extra tracks. I've got the speed thing set a wee bit higher than the other one, so we'll set them all about 50. Right, on the other track is locomotion number 1, which I'll say again, I just had to buy it because I couldn't believe anybody could make this and make it that well. So well done for Hornby, these Era 1 models. The only problem I've got with them is the couplings. Like I've said several times, they're footery, they're too thin, they're easy to lose, they're a nightmare to attach. So what I probably will do is I'll end up changing all these for the magnetic ones for West Hill Wagon Works. I'll see if I can pick them up at the Scottish show when I'm there, if they've got them with them, because getting stuff sent for West Hill Wagon Works is an absolute nightmare. You can wait weeks and weeks and weeks. Actually, there was actually somebody on Facebook the other day there saying that they'd waited, I think it was something like 6 weeks for their stuff and it still hadn't arrived. Don't quote me on that, but so I've ordered stuff for them before and it's took 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get here. Alright, I'm not spending a great deal of money at the time, but it's stuff that I need, you know, stuff that you're using and you own me things. So that'll be for, that's all my Era 1 stuff now. All I need now is some either wagons or coaches or something for this wee thing to pull. I've just got 2 or 3 of the wee yellow ones that you get for it, you know, the wee, I can't remember, Stockton and Darlington or Manchester and Liverpool, I don't know. But the wee yellow coaches anyway, I'm about 2 or 3 to pull. But I'm quite pleased with it. For 40 quid, can't complain. As I say, it didn't come with a box, it didn't come with any day round the Scotland's or anything like that, but I'm quite pleased with it. We'll get a good clean. And absolute bargain. A steal, in fact. Well, what I'll do is I'll leave you with a couple of running shots of these. And hopefully in the next video I'll have a lot more to show you. Alright guys? Remember guys, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of rubbish. If you like this kind of junk that I make, then go for it. Doesn't cost you anything. Alright guys, well I'm off to have a look on eBay, see if we can find some coaches for this thing to pull. And I'll see you on the next one. So hopefully I'll have a bit more to show. All I've been doing this week is painting people, sorting out wiring, all that kind of nonsense, you know, so not very much to make a video about. Alright, toots. Right, catch you in the next one. Bye.